observance of this year's World Tourism Day and to herald the Epe community's rich cultural tourism destination and leading products, the Executive Chairman of Epe Local Government, Honorable Surah Olayemi Animashaun, is set to host the world. The World Tourism Day is celebrated each year to spread the awareness about tourism and its impact on our society. And as always, Eko Blog is live in Epe to give you every details of this special location. I am Joy Udo. To stay with us.
Following the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic across every nation of the world, it was time to recognize that behind every number, there is a person, and to use the power of tourism as a collective tool for rebirth. As the world began to open up again and set its sight on marking another United Nations World Tourism Day on Monday, September 27, 2021, the town of Epe in Lagos State rolled out a set of events to mark the yearly tourism celebrations under the theme Tourism for Inclusive Growth, as the organizers celebrated and recognized in tandem with the United Nations that the Epe Division's tourism potentials could foster greater social, cultural, political, and economic growth and value, not just for its people, but for the entire state and nation as a whole. To this end, Epe Division, led by Princess Surah Olayemi Animashaun, the first ever female executive chairman of Epe Local Government, celebrated the 2021 World Tourism Day with its own unique brand of tourism, showcasing the vast tourism potentials as all roads pointed to destination Epe as the new hub for all things tourism in a world that desperately needed a rebirth.
It's good to have you all here for the World Tourism Day. All the press members and all, you are welcome. Good day, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, members of the press, stakeholders, and the good people of the local government. It's my pleasure to welcome you all today as we join our global counterparts and the United Nations World Tourism Organization to celebrate the World Tourism Day. The sole purpose of this day globally is to address and acknowledge the social, cultural, political, and economic value of tourism and its contribution towards attaining sustainable development goals. The theme for this year's tag, Tourism for Inclusive Growth. It's very timely as it comes on the heels of a global recovery from the negative economic and social impact that COVID-19 has had on the world at large.
His Royal Majesty the Oloja of Ekpeland, Oba Kamarudin Ishola Animashaun, the royal father of the day, made his grand entrance amid cheering and admiring people who were more than happy to see their paramount ruler at this most auspicious occasion. Chief Adara Maja, the Olowa of Ekpeland, began the day's proceedings with a prayer.
Honorable Surah Animashaun,
In a welcome address, Princess Surah Animashaun buttressed the need to diversify away from oil towards more non-oil sectors as a boost to the growth of the Nigerian economy. And she also harped on the proper harnessing of the country's rich tourism potentials as a revenue earner and a panacea to the rising unemployment in the country. She promised to create an inclusive environment where every individual is given the opportunity to add his or her value and receive commensurate reward. This would be the first time the World Tourism Day would be celebrated in Epe, and in keeping with the tradition of excellence that so often trails Epe division, they did not disappoint. A boat regatta, cultural displays by cultural dancers and troops in Epe community, as well as the visiting Aziza cultural troupe from Ajido Kingdom in Badagry local government area, and the showcase of local cultural craft and heritage were just some of the few offerings on display as proof of Epe Division's readiness to become the tourism hub of Nigeria, Africa, and indeed the world.
The significance of today's event is all about what Epe is, who we are, what we have, and what we want. So that's the significance of this tourism day that we are doing today. And today we try to showcase and to take our all of our potentials to the world. We want to show it to the world. And the significant thing of this thing is that for people to know that we have all it takes, we have the potentials. And we also have what is called tourism. Epe is a place, is a vast land. We are surrounded by waters, lagoons, and our lagoons we have different species. And we all know that Epe is the fish hub of Lagos State. And with this, we want investors, we want state government to partner with us, and private vessels to partner with us. We need support in Epe to boost our tourism today. We are trying to facelift so many things in Epe, and again we are showcasing what we have and how we project Epe in the next 2 years, 3 years, how we want it to be. That's just the significance of today. And again, for our people in Epe, our youth and everybody to know that we have these potentials. We are not layabouts. We are not. We don't promote toggery. We don't promote cultism in Epe. We don't promote miscreants. We are all indeeding of Epe, and we have our culture to protect. We have our culture to hold on to. We have our culture to it's enough for us to provide for ourselves rather than depending on the state government alone. So that's the significance of today. Like I've just said now, the future of Epe in tourism in the next 2 years, my projection is Epe to the world is going to be wow. And before you know it, all our festivals and every of our potentials in Epe, before you know it, it's been facelift, a new face. And we're able to generate more IGRs, we're able to generate more employment in Epe. And before you know it, our health sector, our agricultural sector, our fish market will take a new shape, and everybody will be fine in Epe. Yes, now I want to say thank you to the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Very soon we are having our terminal here, our jetty. Very soon we start using our waterways as another means of transportation in Epe here. It has been in use, and we promise to promote it more. It has been in use, and we promise to promote it more. Positively, because seeing us showcasing what we have. You know, some people like my uncle here has not been to Epe for a very long time, and he has not been to Epe ever before, I guess. And now seeing it, it's like a wow. And he has promised to do so many things for us in Epe, to invest in Epe. So like he has seen what we have now, I believe showcasing it, selling it to the world, many people will come to invest. I believe so.
This is the first time we are having a lady as our chairman.
At the same time, this is the first time we are celebrating World Tourism Day in Epe. Well, we can see what our national outfit has been. Yeah, this is the beginning. Definitely, just like the last speaker said, the next World Tourism Day will be a thing of joy to every one of us.
Exquisite cultural memorabilia and crafts handmade by Epe people were also on display as a small taste of the many creative values that Epe division has to offer to the world. The guests took time to inspect these various works of art signifying culture and innovation. Guests spoke about the event, tourism, and the potentials of Epe as a future tourist destination for travel lovers.
Yeah, basically, I will talk about domestic tourism in Nigeria. Yeah, let's say with the help of COVID-19, because COVID-19 have its disadvantage and advantage. But one of the advantages of COVID-19 is that it boosts domestic tourism in a country, in Nigeria. When we look at Epe as a destination, we have the largest fish market in Lagos, which is one of the attractions to visit. And apart from that, there's a lot. Look at this place, it's Marina. This is another attraction center, you understand, which is very okay. We have the Eredo, we have the Eredo heritage site, which is being nominated by UNESCO. Do you understand? So I believe that Epe is a real destination for tourism lovers. And I believe by the grace of God, very soon, the world will know the hidden treasure of Lagos.
Well, this is just the beginning. It's the first time of this kind in this part of the world, and I believe they'll go a long way. I'm very impressed, and we are going to invest on the waterfront in KELANI. I can tell you that. This is just the beginning, and I believe that it's going to spread like wildfire, and that Epe is the place to be in terms of tourism, and the whole world will know that Epe lives.